Wow, so much is happening. Thrones of Delay. What more I can say? Let's get to the video. But wait, before we start, we have a sponsor of this video, and the sponsor of this video is you, SFO Patreon, because every month we are giving you hand-painted postcards, and this month postcards are Morathi, Malekith, and them together. I won't spoil the last one, but SFO patrons already saw it. Those postcards can be won if just you are an active SFO patron. More news and how to get them, you just need to be a patron. So, yeah. Thank you for supporting SFO and me. Let's get to the video back, okay? Thrones of Delay. Big news about the Thrones of Delay, and I think everyone already said that everything that could be said about this video. So about those news. So I just won't go much into detail. Big TLDR is that news are next week. News supposed to be sooner, probably last week, but Sega fired a lot of people. There were layoffs again in CA. They are quite tremendous from what we know so far, at least from the leaks. Check videos made by Belly or Legend of Total War. They have way better intel than me about the topic, so I don't want to say those things again. That's why. TLDR, a lot of layoffs. News about Thrones of Decay are next week, but the big info is that Thrones of Decay are being cheaper by $1, $1, so a lot. But it's also a possibility right now to buy a separate factions, so Dwarves, Empire, or Nurgle, and it means that buying that way you won't lose. They won't cost more, yeah. So you can buy those separately or just buy a bundle. That's supposed to be a way to deal with the overprice that was with Shadows of Change. My opinion here, I don't think it. That's hard to talk about right now. The game have more important problems right now. $25, no matter how huge the DLC is. It's a DLC, not an expansion. It's still a DLC that is way too expensive. For $25, you can have tons of great games. I'm making a video about one of such games that is even cheaper than $25 right now on Steam. And I think it's way more content, way more value than let's say DLC, even if it will end fantastic. So for me, yes, the problem is the price itself. I really hope, as I said it, I don't want to be a negative anymore about CA and games of Total War Warhammer, but I really hope that this DLC is good, because I think that Shadows of Change was not a good DLC, even after the free packs they added. I still think it's a monster, Frankenstein monster, so Total War monster, and yeah, so that would be my opinion here. But I also ask you. Yeah, I ask on our Discord channels and also on Twitter and on YouTube with a poll. And as you can see, with a poll, wow, it's like 11% only want to buy separate race packs. 56% said that they will be buying the full bundle, and not buying and waiting for sale and reviews 33%. And this is the point that I would like to stop for a minute, because for me this is more important than maybe about the pricing, the quality of the DLC coming, but the fact of faith in the CA. I don't think people are having faith in the CA. I think people are tired of Total War Warhammer games. I'm for sure tired, but thanks to the fact that I'm making my own game, that we will be announcing some very cool stuff about it soon, and you'll be able to even play it this summer. So I think that people just move on from Total War Warhammer, and this series really needs like an revolution, not evolution, because since Rome to or maybe even back other games, we didn't had like a very big jump in the way that you play Total War games, and that's the problem. And also I think that many people are waiting to the effect of like, let's say, longevity of having something good. Similar situation rises up now in different games. Best examples, World of Warcraft, Dragonflight. From what I heard, very good expansion, but sadly, two previous expansions, so Shadowlands and Battle for Azeroth, were quite bad, so people drop, and one expansion, even if good, won't get them back. So Thrones of Decay, I'm afraid, will be a similar case, so people won't get back just for the Thrones of Decay. They want at least 1-2 more expansion to get back. And similar, again, Blizzard example, many people don't like Diablo 4. I personally really like the game. But many people are starting to get back right now on the PTR, and probably will get back because of a new season that's coming next month, and they were not playing for several months. Yeah, so many people, humans, like to get back to the game, to the content when it's larger, where it's more condensed, when there is more stuff to play. I know that the live service games are very popular right now, but me personally, I get back to the game when there's several content drops, more stuff, so I can be amazed, let's say. Northgard, very good example of a game that's still getting new stuff. I would call it a live service game in such a regard, because it's getting a lot of updates, DLCs, and so on. And I usually get back to this game once a year, and I'm always amazed in how many cool stuff I get from it. And yeah, that would be my take. What is your take on this idea with the DLC? What do you expect with the pricing? If it will be worth to get one of the factions? If not, why? If not, yeah, I'm really eager to see the news of the DLC next week and see if this will be like a trend of CA getting back on track, and we'll be happy about Total War again, Warhammer overall, and other stuff. I didn't mention about the layoffs a lot at the beginning, because it's hard to really say anything here, besides the fact that the rumors saying that one of the historical games, only historical game in production, was cancelled, and CA is working only right now on those DLCs for Fantasy Warhammer and Warhammer 40k, that is done on a new engine version, the Warscape 3.0. But again, we shall see about that. I'm not going to speculate, because, as I said, I don't know. It's a speculation. I don't like speculation. We see each other next week with Thrones of Decay, not Delay, I hope, videos. And remember about those nice postcards for the patrons. And if you like the content, feed the YouTube algorithm and all this jazz. I was Venris, and my question, as I said, what do you think about the changes with the pricing and upcoming content for Thrones of Decay? See you.